So we're going to see you sparring after this. It's the first time you've sparred a female down here. Who do you normally spar here?
I've been done a few rounds with Kev's son. Yeah, bashed me up, but you know, character building.
Always character building. My mum said that once when my brother tried to drown me in the pool. Character building.
Character building, yeah, exactly. If you don't get beat up once or twice, you know what I mean? Humble you. You know what I mean? Get back down to where you're supposed to be.
It's always that one shot that like snaps your head a little bit, that makes you sit up and you're like, you either smile and you're like, all right, challenge accepted, or you go and cry.
Yeah, I got done with a body shot. I was one of them ones. Done me. It took a second or two to settle. Done me, and I just stood still, couldn't move. But yeah, don't tell him that; he'll get too big-headed.
Better than being sick.
Better than being sick. Better than being sick. Yeah.
So you started at a really young age. You have really, really supportive parents.
Yeah.
When you were that young, can you remember what it was that made you think, oh, do you know what? I actually want to try out boxing.
I was a footballer, and I was quite a good footballer actually. And
I can see that actually.
Yeah, I've got the build in it. You know what I mean? The build, just run around kicking things. But yes, I wanted to get fit for football, and all my best mates were boxing in the gym, and I used to go to the youth club there. So it was just like it just happened. I went up there, and yeah, I turned out being quite like just picking it up quite easily. And yeah, that's it really.
That's one thing I've noticed with all boxers actually, is that a lot of the very good ones all started in football, and a lot of people have said, yeah, I got bored of being in a team sport and I couldn't rely on them to win, so I just did it myself.
Yeah, same as me to be honest. And I was getting injured more in football, and I was getting beat up more in football, so
You can kind of get away with it, though.
yeah, do you know what I mean? But yeah, there's been a good few times where I've been like, yeah, I'm going to stick to boxing.
Would you say there is a difference between sparring guys or girls?
I've only ever really sparred fellas, to be honest, and ever since, I think I was boxing like 7 years before I even like sparred a woman. It was down at England camp. No, one of them things, you know, that we all go to. And yeah, I quite like it better, because when you hit a man, they're like, oh, no, I ain't having that. Do you know what I mean? Like, the little bit of ego comes out and stuff like that. Like, I ain't getting hit by a woman. I'm like, yeah. You are, mate. You're getting hit by a woman, and I live for it. And yeah, when you spar a woman, it's...
See, I hear that because so many women just spar men because there's not enough women in their around their area to spar with, that they're actually a lot more aggressive when they come to sparring women, because they've been sparring with men that are, majority of the time, have 5-10 kg on them.
Yeah, and they hit harder as well, and they're harder to move when you do it them. So, but yeah, I enjoy it. I don't really care who I'm getting in there with. You know, like, I don't care if they're 6 foot tall or 5 foot tall. Do you know what I mean? 10 kilo heavier or whatever. I'm there to hit you at the end of the day. You're there to hit me. So that's it. I'm not gonna care less.
She's got all the skills.